Có một ngôi trường nội trú đã tồn tại hơn 200 năm. Khuôn viên trải dài gần 530 ha trên đỉnh đồi và học phí lên đến 2 tỷ đồng mỗi năm. Đây là Kimball Union Academy. Điều gì khiến phụ huynh sẵn sàng chi trả mức học phí khủng này? Tất cả sẽ có trong tập 1 của Boarding Pass.
Wow, oh my God, I'm here. I think this is Kimball Union Academy. I'm wondering how I can start checking this place out.
Oh, hi.
I'm Phoebe, nice to meet you.
I'm Melissa, nice to meet you.
And where are you from, Melissa?
China, Shanghai.
Lovely. And
I'm Quang.
Quang Anh?
Yep,
nice to meet you. And where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
I thought so.
Hey.
So we're at Kimball Union Academy.
Yeah.
And it started from 1813. It is one of the oldest schools in New Hampshire. We actually have a college, Dartmouth College. It's one of the Ivy League. It's a great school.
Oh, we're so pleased to be just 25 minutes away from Dartmouth and being one of the premier Ivy League schools in the country, but certainly in this area, there's so many opportunities to go on field trips, to listen to lecturers. So certainly our students have been able to take advantage broadly and frequently with our close proximity to Dartmouth. And we've enjoyed that very much.
Let's start from building Barnes, right beside you. So this is where the admissions building is located at for student and visitor who are coming into Kimball Union to schedule up with a Orange Key member, which is a tour guide them around the school and introduce them with the school.
Wow, incredible, incredible. Well, I'm so excited to check out all of the, all of the history and the buildings and the facilities within the school. So can you guys help me out?
Yeah, let's go.
Hi.
Hello.
So this is Miller. It's one of our academic building here. It has our library in there. It has a pretty view. It's awesome. And we also have our second language class here, like Latin, French, or Spanish. And we have literature and history class here too.
Okay, what's the next building that you're going to introduce to me?
That is Fitch. It's
Ooh.
our other academic building. We have all of our math courses in there, science courses. We'll have physics, chemistry.
The building further away from Fitch is Flick. We have an auditorium in there where all school meeting is hosted. All of the art classes and art scholars are all hosted in there, including sometime maybe shows. We call them Flick Gig that the student will attend, and it is mandatory for arts scholar to attend it for their program.
And I'm seeing another building over here.
That is our favorite Dole dining hall. We have our breakfast, lunch, dinner there. And then downstairs, we have the ping pong table. We have a volleyball court out there.
And the student life office is also down there.
Sounds fun. I guess, you guys have been with me for a few minutes now. Don't you guys need to go to class or something?
Oh yeah, you're right. I got AP Bio in Fitch.
And in Fitch?
Yep, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Don't you have class too?
Oh yes, I have literature. Do you want to come with me to my literature class?
Oh, that would be awesome. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd love to.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey Phoebe, so we're going to my favorite class, literature.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, other quiz. Fertile is capable of producing or growing life.
And so I guess this is capable of producing, this is quiet.
We really enjoy our Harkness table classrooms, and those are discussion classrooms where students sit around a table and discuss a wide range of issues. I mean, certainly this is a model that has been well tested and utilized at a number of the premier schools around the country that teach students to ask questions. These are student-led discussions, usually around a topic or an issue. Humanities classrooms use this a lot. Our social science classrooms use this a lot. Certainly there are laboratories. We work really hard for the experience in the science and math classroom to also be interactive and collaborative. Certainly there's a certain level of instruction that's important from teachers, but students need to have the opportunity to practice.
In the classroom, we talk about KUA design, the 4 sciences of learning that inform everything we do here, and that starts in the admissions process. We want to have a student-driven admissions process that feels fun, like we're taking the cognitive load down, the stress down, that we get to know students. It's both important for us to be at the fairs and events that animate the fall season, but it's also really exciting for us to learn what it means to grow up in Ho Chi Minh City or Seoul or Beijing, and to imagine what it's like to fly the many hours to Meriden, New Hampshire. We begin the admissions process with a heavy dose of empathy.
So KUA is really a place that I've heard where your over 200-year-old history meets innovation. And I'm seeing some of this innovation already present on campus.
Yes. So our STEM initiatives here are really exceptional. We have dedicated space and time in the curriculum for students to be able to utilize the very best of our equipment, to work with their teachers closely. We have a design thinking class, for example, where students can begin to develop ideas, identify what they're curious about, and then come up with a plan, whether it is to create something using our laser printer or think more longer term around design principles and how they will be helpful to solve everyday problems.
Now let's talk a little bit about college advising.
Yes.
What are some of the resources available for students on campus with regards to university preparation?
We have a very experienced team that works in our college advising office, and they provide support and programming from the 9th grade all the way to the 12th grade. Early on, it's about exploring colleges, thinking about what they're interested in, identifying ways that they need to be preparing at this early stage. So our college counseling also provides testing for the SATs right here on our campus, and are available to talk with students to explore further where they might be looking across the country, not just in the East Coast. There's so many great schools out in California and the Midwest. And we bring colleges here as well. Probably around 125 colleges coming through to our campus overall over the course of the year, but every week we have colleges coming through. And our students can meet with the college admissions counselors that come to learn about all these different schools, and we encourage that greatly for our students.
Oh, I really want to take AP Biology now.
Oh, please don't. You regret it. Oh, Melissa's here.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey, you mind if we join you?
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me. Cheers.
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 So do you guys eat this well every day?
Oh, well, they like switches. Sometimes we have pasta like that. We can make our own food like this. You can get salad.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm eating healthy. Obviously, you guys love your pastas and your chicken.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
You know, don't mind me. Please start digging in. I'm just curious. A lot of people, you know, sometimes they go to dining locations. They feel kind of isolated and alone. Like, do you guys feel alone when you have to go to your lunches, breakfast, dinners?
Not really, because we have like a lot of activities on campus and like sports that you can bond. So you get to know people and you sit with your friends like every day.
And sometimes, like for example, if your friends are busy or something, you could. Our community is friendly enough for you to just hop on their table and just make new friends. So
I heard sometimes you guys get to eat with your faculty members too.
Yeah, during formal dinner and lunch, we get to sit with one of the faculty member, and we have a group of students, and we like talk. We do activities where we like also bond.
So usually the table would be pre-assigned for some rafter and basically generated randomly, so that there's a high chance of possibility of making friends, new connections, or get to know the staff better along with your sitmates, basically.
Yeah, no wonder, like every time you see somebody who's a teacher, you guys are just so friendly and you greet each other. That's great. That's great. Yeah, and I'm loving the diversity that exists for your meals. And please, you know, don't mind me. Please start eating. Continue to eat.
Yeah.
in the true American style, right?
One of the things that students told us was they wanted more stir-fry options and they wanted more spaces to be able to do that. They also wanted food that they could eat throughout the day between breakfast and lunch and between lunch and dinner. So our dining hall heard that, stays open, and has a salad bar and a deli bar that runs all through the day to accommodate those busy schedules. Students are involved in things like the honor board. They're involved in things like our cell phone policies. So we've piloted a cell phone policy for 9th graders where they turn their tech in at night. And that was something that we'd thought about doing for a while last year, and then really said, okay, this is something that students are gonna have to take the lead on. And dress code, there's a number of students right now that are building out and thinking about what the future of dress code needs to look like. And so they do that, and along the way, I think really learn a whole lot about what it means to be in community, what it means to support each other, what it means to work together. I love at KUA, we have traditions. We're over 210 years old, but we're not bound by them in a way that students really do get to pick their heads up and say, can we try something different? I love ASM, All School Meeting, where it is really driven by students. Adults have to ask permission and for time to speak. And so it's not this sort of time to zone out where adults are droning on at students. It's really students taking shape and building the community they want to have.
Our mountain day, we're going to be climbing a local mountain all together as a school. There'll be games at the bottom of the mountain once we come down. We also have, of course, Convocation, which is a formal event where students come together. We sing our school songs. We have graduation at the end of the year, and just so many different opportunities, events that celebrate our long history and also the directions that our students really think are important going forward, and that's defining for them about what's special about our community.
Hành trình du học bắt đầu từ ngôi trường dành riêng cho bạn. Với Finding School, bạn có thể tùy thích khám phá hơn 800 trường học tại 4 quốc gia bằng bộ lọc thông minh và chức năng so sánh đến 5 trường. Tìm trường theo địa điểm yêu thích với tính năng bản đồ trực quan. Finding School, tìm ngôi trường phù hợp theo chuẩn riêng của bạn.
Hey, great seeing you again.
Yes, I see you again.
I was just following the map, and I'm seeing all these animals and all these great sounds, and I got intrigued. What's happening here?
Hi, this is the KUA farm, and we do a lot of activities here. We can meet a lot of animals here. I'm a part of Farm and Forest activity, and we usually repair a lot of things. So we've been painting this house recently.
Yeah, and then there's also farm team or farm club, so everyone who's a part of it gets assigned a day and a morning or afternoon, and they'll go to the dining hall, grab the leftover food, so rice, cake, anything that isn't meat. They'll bring them up, and then they'll feed them to the pigs, and then we'll also take care of the chickens and the sheep.
Wow, I heard on campus there's this thing that's super scientific, and you guys measure the scientific carbon footprint of all of these initiatives. This is the place?
Mm-hmm. So every sophomore, every 10th grader takes a sustainability class with Dr. Kopp, who runs the farm, and so every time a farm team member brings food or anything, they'll track it, and then all of the members of the sustainability classes will take all that information, compile it, and have all the data set.
Can I see some feed?
Yes, so we can take one of these over. So we'll just take the leftovers from the students in the dining hall, and we'll just pour it into their bin here. As you can see, there's already a lot of apples, and those are from our other apple trees. And so they'll get fed twice a day by members of the farm team.
When students are off, I hear that the afternoon is a very busy time here at KUA because of all the myriads of extracurricular activities that exist.
Yeah, we have such a wide range of opportunities. Certainly there are the athletics programs that we have a wide range across 3 different seasons throughout the year. We have about 35 or so student teams, both for boys and girls. They're competitive, and there are different levels within them for each sport. So we have the areas where there's recreational in nature, like with golf and tennis and skiing. Equestrian is another unique offering that we have as well, the local farm that's owned actually by alumni of KUA, and it's just a beautiful place. We also have, of course, very high-level athletes that attend here and compete. We have college scouts that come to our games to look for athletes that they want to recruit for the college level. So we're really happy to be able to offer such a wide range of opportunities within sports. For those that are less inclined for the athletic realm, there are certainly all sorts of arts opportunities, which we've talked about a little bit already, related to theater and dance and music, performance. Technical theater is a fun opportunity as well. So students learn how to build the sets for the fall play or the musical in the spring. Makeup, hair, light, sound, all the really important things that need to come together to build a production for students. So there is always a place and a way for students to be able to engage and learn new skills all across campus.
Dorm life at KUA is distinct, and you'll notice as you come up our main street, literally Main Street Meriden, that it looks like a typical New England Main Street dotted with these single-family homes. And then they're sandwiched behind them. Very often you find pretty small dorms. Right across the street here is a dorm of just 12 boys. It's not uncommon when you think about boarding school dorms at other schools to hear about 50, 60, 70, 80 kids living in a dorm together. It doesn't feel like home, that feels like a hotel. And so we really want small dorms that are gonna have distinct cultures and flavors unto themselves. So there's dorms as small as 5 students in them that really take on the distinct personality of the students that live in it. And they live alongside our faculty. We have a real expressed policy here that our best housing is going to be the housing that's attached to a dorm. We have, brand new dorms for boys and girls that opened this year, 3 beautiful new faculty apartments coming online later this year, and the best and most beautiful faculty housing, we think, ought to be in the heart of the action, close to our students.
At KUA, there are newer dorms, and there are also historic dorms. I mean, one of the newer ones, and I hear great buzz about this room, which I'm going to visit.
Hello.
Hey, Miles.
Yes.
Phoebe, so nice to meet
see you. Come on in.
Thank you. Wow, look at this.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. All of these lights, sends me to another world.
Yeah, it's great, especially at night. We can close the blinds, throw a movie on, have some background lighting going, sit down on the couch, maybe sit in the beds or at a desk.
Phenomenal.
Watch a movie, calm down, have a good night.
And you have something that I don't normally see in dorms?
Yes, I do. We have 2 fish. This is Blarence and this is Terrence. They're both betta fish.
One is the blood and the other is the man?
Yes. So, woman, man, separating them. We don't want any baby betas running around, so.
And you share a room with another guy.
I do. His name is Jack.
His name is Jack. And how does it feel to be, sharing a room with another person?
It's great, honestly. We get along really well. My stuff is his stuff is my stuff. And it's a really good connection. We've known each other since I've been here, since he's been here. So it's been really great.
Wow, we're sitting all together like this. Are you guys all in the same grade or all different grades?
I believe we're different grades. I'm a senior.
I'm also a senior. I'm a junior.
I'm also a junior.
I am also a junior.
I'm a sophomore.
Wow, so you're the youngest. Now, is it common to, to have all people of different grades to be living together in the same space?
I feel like it's pretty common for us in different grades living in the same dorm. I feel like it's a great sense of belonging here, and I don't think there's a pretty obvious boundary between grades.
And you guys hold various leadership positions on campus. Tell us a little bit about that.
One of my leadership positions is I'm a dorm proctor, so I'm a dorm proctor actually in this dorm, and I enjoy hanging out with friends a lot in the common room. I enjoy being someone that people can come to when they need support, as well as being the all-school president, which is kind of a role that I've tried to make sure that everyone feels welcome here and kind of make sure that everyone knows that they have a voice. I'm an international student leader, and I help all the new international students to settle in. And I know some of them might not be fully aware of like what an actual American culture is. So I step in, trying to help them to feel comfortable and feel just like they're back home here at the Hilltop. And I'm also an Orange Key head, where I give tours to visitors on campus, and I like doing this kind of tours to people to show like the best side of KUA.
I'm also a dorm proctor. I'm with the freshmen this year, and that's been a challenge because it's a lot of their like first times like living away in the community space. And then I'm also head of the yearbook club and editor of the yearbook this year.
And I'm also one of the international student leader with EE here. And yeah, we do host a lot of like festival. Like we just had Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, and we do like Chinese New Year and then the international holidays.
So I am a dorm proctor. My role as a proctor in Hall Farm is to give the new sophomore kids, around 8 of them, a welcoming sense of KUA, one that I also wish to have from last year since I am a second-year junior. And my first year went pretty well, and I really appreciate the proctor who actually led me up until now and want to be the same image as they are to the new kids.
You know, just walking around campus and listening to you guys today, I could clearly sense, that sense of belonging and how everybody's very connected to each other. Everybody's just so passionate about just building this great community together. And I think that's fantastic. What an incredible day it's been at Kimball Union Academy. In such a short period of time, I could clearly see the close-knit community that exists here. Everybody wants each other to win. And in the words of the students here, they quote friends, they quote athletics, they quote the arts, and they quote the wonderful, amazing support that faculty gives to them. These are some of the most memorable and wonderful things about this place. I'm so confident that this is a place where people can truly be themselves and be supported to learn, grow, and just be better human beings.